You have nothing to add to this.
No, I don't.
So fucking good.
So Jack,
Rich,
if you fell out of an airplane,
I'm
like
falling out of an airplane.
structural fault in the airplane, the roof gets ripped off by the wind shear, and you get sucked out over a water park, directly over a water park. Here's my question:
Where's this coming from?
If you landed, just a straight thought I had.
Okay.
I was having this conversation with Karen earlier today.
Okay, so I'm sucked out of a plane.
Over a water park.
And all of a sudden, like, I kind of right myself, and I see a water park beneath me.
You land on, like, not one of the curvy kind of water slides, but the ones that go just straight down.
Sure.
That are built for speed, and they're
Yeah.
they're like 14, the largest fucking water slide in the
Sure,
world.
it has the world record for the largest water slide.
If
Yeah.
you hit it perfectly, like not like a foot before the slope where you will crush yourself, but if you like kind of land down with the slide as it's going down,
Yeah.
well, you'll be fine.
You won't, or you'll be fine when you hit, assuming, by the way.
Assuming.
Well, let's assume that the slide doesn't crack on impact.
Well, yeah, I like the slope where the slide is going like this,
Sure.
and you land it like here. You're here.
Right. Well, but, I mean, it's still, like, slightly tilted, right? It's not a waterfall.
No, it's very slightly
It's
tilted.
very
though.
slightly tilted. So, assuming it doesn't crack upon your minimal impact, you would still die because the speed at which you hit the bottom means you're gonna run into concrete at some point.
But it's a gradual thing though. Once you're on the slide,
Yeah, but you're assuming normal
you're
slide speed.
you're just taking it a little bit faster.
a
than
little
designed
bit.
for.
You're taking it at terminal velocity.
What's the difference? Terminal velocity is about 119 or so.
Okay.
What is the fastest water? Like, what speeds do you get to on a water slide?
Oh,
what's the difference? Here's my question. I don't know.
And here's the thing. I'm about to look it up, but I'm guessing you don't go over 30, 40 miles per hour.
I'm gonna bet you it is.
Okay, let's. You're hitting that slide way faster than you were meant to. Okay, I'm looking this up right now. I'm gonna look up world's fastest water slide. Okay. That's a great question, Rich. But I'm going to assume.
A world where that's a great question.
That's a fine question, Rich. It's a fine question. And you know, like, you might not die because you know at the end of these slides there is a big pool of water, and that water will slow you. You're gonna break something.
Getting a broken leg
Oh, two.
is far better than getting a broken everything.
That's true. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Where's that sound coming from? God damn it, turn the sound off. Oh, God, stop it. Okay, world's fastest water slide. World's fastest water slide. Okay,
Yeah.
world's fastest water slide.
Fastest
Only
water slide.
2 people have ever gone down it.
Okay.
So significantly faster than any other water slide. So how fast is terminal velocity, you think?
I think it's about 100. It probably varies depending on how fat you are, what you're wearing,
Sure.
how wide you are.
Right.
Wind resistance. is
Wind
important.
resistance.
I'm
Terminal
gonna say it's
velocity, for those who don't know, is the fastest you can fall when wind resistance equalizes it out.
right. I think it's somewhere around 110 to 120.
World's fastest water slide, 65 miles. per hour.
65, so almost twice as fast.
Almost twice as fast.
Okay.
If you can hit that perfectly, your chances of survival go up from, like 0% to 1% maybe, right? 65 miles per hour, world's fastest water slide. 9.8 feet per second per second.
Okay.
By the way, that's just a thing I know. I didn't read that in the chat. You'd skip off the pool and into the parking lot.
Would you live? Would you live?
Like, if you hit water going terminal velocity, that water is basically concrete.
Yeah. I know.
Like, if you fall into
I
the
know.
ocean. Right. But the way these slides work, the water might not kill you. I don't know. No, that's. I'm saying you're still dead. I'm saying you are still running into the concrete edge.
So we're talking about, like I say, I was talking about this with Karen earlier. And, terminal velocity, of course, came up during this conversation.
Of course.
We looked it up. It was about 100 and whatever it was.
Yeah, I think some people are saying about 120, 122.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She brought up NASCAR cars.
NASCAR cars.
Like, they're designed for high-speed impacts.
Yeah.
They got, like, the big fat roll cages.
Mm-hmm. Crumple zones.
Your neck is strapped in. Yeah. What if you fall out of a plane in a NASCAR car? You're on a cargo plane and you're strapped into the NASCAR car. Because they're designed for your 100-mile-an-hour impacts.
Here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
You hit nose first, you're fine. That's a lot of crumple zone to absorb that impact. You hit wheels first, you're dead. Then it's just your brain mush.
Okay.
Your brain is mush.
Okay.
If you hit like trunk, oh, you know what? I think if you hit trunk first, then you're definitely golden. You got that whole seat to absorb your impact. No matter what, you're coming out with a concussion that's going to basically turn you into a vegetable because you can have all the padding on the outside. Your brain is still going to splatter on the inside of your skull, right? Yes, by the way, Rich has a consulting job for the new Fast and Furious movie. That's why he's asking these questions. You don't think?
Don't think which?
That you'd survive in a NASCAR car? I think
I
think you got a shot. I'll tell you what. I think you got a shot. Don't you think? Like,
because you can't fall faster than terminal velocity.
Right.
And if you're in a device that's designed for 100-mile-an-hour impacts.
Yeah. Yes, Rich did just laugh at the idea of becoming a vegetable because, like, that's the real thing.
This conversation is so absurd.
Of course, and realistically, like I said, you could have all the protections on the outside. It's not going to slow your brain from hitting the inside of your skull. Mm-hmm. Because even if you're strapped into a car and it has crumple zones, you are still going to get the mother of all concussions.
It didn't help Dale Earnhardt Sr. How fast was he going when he hit the wall? That's my first question.
Yeah.
And was there something that he wasn't strapped in on? Was there something like he was too much of a manly man to have like the neck strap on, or wasn't there some kind of issue with that?
Oh, I don't know. I actually don't know. NASCARs, by the way, typically range between 200 and 600 miles per hour. Nope, I'm sorry, that is an incorrect. Top level stock cars reach speeds over 200 miles per hour.
Okay.
If we assume terminal velocity is, well, but by the way, would terminal velocity be the same for a car because they're also made to be very aerodynamic?
So I think what we're saying is, if you happen to be riding a plane that is also transporting a NASCAR plane, and there's a problem with the engines of the plane, you make your way into the cargo hold, strap yourself into the NASCAR car, and then just drive out of the back of the plane. Is the proper way to survive.
The plane's going down anyway. There's no parachutes. Get in the car, absolutely.
Get in the car and just fall in the car.
Fall in the car.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Rich. I'm totally with you. And if you fall in a car over a water park, try to aim the car to a slide, because then the car will crash. And then you're double good, Rich.
Well, no, then you're going to drown because you're going to get knocked out in that impact, probably, in the car.
No pool's deep enough to drown a car.
Well, you got to get the straps off. No, they're deep. They're deep enough. They're deep enough for a car to probably sink and drown in. Car, the doors aren't going to open. That car's smashed to fuck.
Well, they don't have doors in NASCAR cars, Rich. You go out the window, Dukes of fucking Hazzard style. They don't got doors.